gentlemen, welcome back to the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons, where I appear to be swimming. It's amazing that they put swimming animations in the game, which you can't see unless you use a third-person mod. Very weird. Anyway, we're back here. It is at 20 to 9 in the morning of day 5 of summer. Since yesterday's video, I have been trying to figure out what the problem was, or is, with the game, and why I keep getting all those horrible script errors. At the moment, my game is kind of okay. My console is all functioning fine. So at this moment in time, all's good. All is right with the world. The problem will be, I imagine, when we start doing some harvesting. Now, I can't remember. Okay, I've parked a truck here. Ready. Now, obviously, the common theory or thought is it's something wrong with Courseplay, because it only happened when I started harvesting and using Courseplay that I ran into those script errors and screwed the game up 2 times in a row. So I've spoken with the Courseplay people and posted me log and all my screenshots and everything, and they don't really know what's going on. They don't seem to really offer me any help or advice. I played some multiplayer last night with Mr. Helgi on Ballydawn and had a nice time, very nice time. I'm not going to use that. I may come back to that. And after doing that, obviously I was still trying to figure out what the issue was, because I started uploading the video to YouTube last night, so it would go live today on the channel as I record this. So the video went live on the YouTube channel at 9 AM this morning on Wednesday the 11th of March. This video will probably go live on the 12th of March, just to confuse everybody. So I was like, I really want to try and get this problem fixed. So what I did last night, after I finished playing multiplayer and finished streaming and everything, I booted up a save on a different map. I loaded the Lakeland Vale map that I did my first look map video on, Stevie's new map. I loaded that map up because I'd still got it saved, and still got a mod folder set up for it, and I'd still got a save game for it. So I loaded that up and just tried to harvest the field on that with Courseplay. And you know what? It fucking worked. The harvester did it perfect. In fact, it drove up and down, and when it got full, it then went over to the truck and emptied. And then once it had finished that, emptying, it went back to where it got full and carried on. And when it got full a second time, it came and emptied. And then the third time it got full was just as it got... Well, I don't know if it got full, but once it got to the end of the field, it drove over to the truck, emptied, and then went, ta-da! I'm finished! And honestly, at that point, I was like, that's brilliant. So I'm going to have a bit of a play around with these settings. Let's get rid of any offsets. Don't want offsets. And that's fine, that's fine. Advanced settings are probably the only things I need to change. Use pathfinding in turns, yes. Activated, okay. Advanced settings. I'm also going to put Courseplay earn wages, yes. Scan fields, load courses on startup, activated, yes. We're going to change all that. Now, somebody suggested, again over on the Courseplay forum thingies, that the course generation thing. Field 1, headland none, up and down, Skip rows, no. We'll make that a little bit smaller. We'll generate the field course. Right, we'll save the field course as one test harvest. We will activate Mr. Buffon and we'll drive course. And we'll see what happens when the guy gets full. The truck is close enough, as far as I'm aware, and apparently, as well, in the newest version of Courseplay, which I am using, it doesn't actually matter which side of the field you park a truck on. For those of you that need to know, apparently, since one of the build 380 builds or something like that, doesn't actually matter where you park the truck in relation to the field, because the harvester will actually unload into it on both sides of the truck now and trailer. As I say, I tried this a couple of times last night on this save, could not get it working. I loaded up a completely different map, and it's done it again. Look, for some reason it just doesn't like that, and it has it's had a wobble. So what I'm going to do, I wonder then, it's not that. So right now it's doing what it needs to do. Load it up with those debug channels activated and see what happens. But someone said it's weird that it works on a new map, on a new save, but doesn't work on an old save game. That to me is just very weird. So let's stop driver. Whoa, back her up, back her up. back her up a bit. I really want this setting on. Only look for specific types of trainers. I wonder. It might be. It's a combine issue, you know. Could be. Because the combine I used on the Lakeland Vale map was not this one. It was just the regular, I think, New Holland harvester that the map gives you when you start. Yeah. It's done it again, look. So that's yeah, it doesn't work. If I have that activated, so I'm gonna have to do this by a bit manual, I think. Although technically now, I should suspect Mr. Harvester will he'll just stop and has to be emptied when he reaches the top of the field, which is something I can sort of live with. What I will do, of course, is use the baler in a minute to pick the straw up. Just so I've got some straw bale so I can make some TMR. I don't know. Like I say, it's just baffling me. What is the cause of the problem? Is it the fact, like I say, that I'm using DLC vehicles and modded trailers? Because when I did the test on Lakeland last night, it was using the regular New Holland harvester, and I think the same trailer that I had parked by the that I have for doing the TMR for the cows. I had that trailer, that green trailer, with a tractor, not a truck. And as I say, the harvester went and unloaded perfectly into it 3 times. I've also noticed Courseplay gets sometimes the game just stutters a bit now as well, at times. There's like a little brief moment where Courseplay has a bit of a... causes the game just to lock up. I noticed that on the test I did last night. Like, every time the combine got full and was about to go and do its unloady course, the game would just freeze for a couple of seconds whilst it was thinking about it. So we want to connect to this. Yes, I know it's got hay in it, unfortunately. Just gonna have to hashtag deal with it. Because we're gonna be picking up straw, baby. And he's stopped now because he needs to be unloaded. Good. We'll go down and grab ourselves a truck and trailer. We've got one bale of hay coming out the back and a couple of bales of straw. Ding, 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 ding. Trouble is, stop during unload is now disabled on that harvester, which means that harvester's going to have a bit of a freak out moment. Change into my truck. Doesn't have... See, it's just the game is stuttering a little bit. Might be the map, you know, 4x map. All these scripts. Performance could be being adversely affected. Don't start driving. Oh, bloody Nora. Don't do that to me. You're going to stop there now, are you? No, he's going to go and try and tip. Oh, good luck with that. Good luck with that. You'll get full again in a minute. Because I don't think you unloaded that much into me. There we go. Choo, 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 choo. Getting all the stuff off the back, look. I'll even pick up this lot in, look. Try something a little bit different. Let's take the straw that way. Right, Lexion needs to be unloaded. I'm sure we can manage that in a minute. Park somewhere down near the truck. Switch over. And we can carry on doing the baling. Like I say, make a load of TMR. Obviously, I know I could do this course using the Courseplay, but doing a few bales by hand is not a bad thing. I'll pick them up in a minute. Let's go and get Mr. Lexion work tool and get him unloaded. Be over on this line, don't I? Now he's going to put his pipe down, and now he's going to carry on driving. Basically need to escort him all the way to the end of the field. There we go. Nicely done. It looks like it's actually run out of stuff at that point. Right. Continue doing a bit more baling. I think I preferred it when Courseplay was harvesting with the harvesters, where it would actually back up a bit at the end of the row, so you didn't get those big dumps of straw at the ends of each field. Right, I'm going to need to come and pick some of these up now, which is going to be interesting because of, I've just realised I'm using the bloody truck to pull that trailer for the harvester. So what we could technically do, I suppose, is put that in there. Load courses, field 1, test harvest. Like so. Okay. He's pushing a bale of straw. That's a nice turn there, though. If he is a little bit offset to one side still, but that's the way the straw comes out the back of the harvester, isn't it? We'll back him up a touch. We can come back to that later. I'm not going to do any... I've got enough bales at the minute. Do with a tractor then that can pick up bales. I know where there's a tractor that can pick up bales. I know where there's a tractor that can pick up bales. There's a tractor that can pick up bales. So they've got to come and put them on that thingy there to send them into TMR country. Operating position, what does that mean? Ooh. Oh, I see. Does it pick up more? No, doesn't. But we can come back to that. So yeah, there's a slightly different way of picking up bales. Now he's actually turned out of the crop because he's got full. I suspect he'll fully empty this time. So we're at 70,000 litres currently. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Right, we'll go take our straw bales. of which there are now and a plenty. Oh, I've picked up an extra one. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that so basically there's 40,000 litres of straw here. And how do I unload them? From that. I'll do. Won't it? Press that button. Why did that not like that? Oh, it's turned on. Oh. Something not right here. Try that again. It's having issues. Why is it having issues with my bales? I don't know what's going on with this. This isn't working. This is not working as it should be. Yeah, that's bugged. That has glitched out. So that's not even working right. There's something seriously wrong with this save game, I think. I'll come back to that. Oh, this is making me not want to continue with this Let's Play. The issues that this save has got is making me think I'm done. I'm done with Fenton Forest now. It's time to move on to something else. Because this is not giving me any joy. Having to deal with all these freaking hassles and headaches. And why do you keep getting full with your pipe in the crop? You're really not helping me, Combine. Let's have a look. I must have the forks purchased somewhere. So maybe get rid of them. Sell them if they're broken. I'm not sure what else I've got to pick them up with. That's not going to do it. What about this? Oh, it won't pick up bales. That's so annoying. I can't pick up bales with my handy trusty forks. Oh boy, this really isn't working out very well for me, is it? Extend that all the way up in the air. Can I spear them? I can, but they're not real. They're not real bales. They're ghost bales at the minute until I reload the save and it trips them out. Those bales don't exist. He's not got much more of the field to do. Bless him. Yeah, come on. Be nice of you to empty, mate. Come on. There we go. You're doing a grand job, Mr. Harvester, even if you won't bloody empty yourself. hopefully with this done, I'll be able to get back to doing some corn harvesting before very long. And park my truck a little bit further out of the way. He should be good to go now, that guy. That guy should finish that field. Of course, he's not put the pickup down. Yeah. Some of these will come and pick up. Pick that up. Need to pick up a bit more. Come on, we got this. Yeah. Gonna pick up this whole row down here and then come back and restart him on the big blob. Before. Oh crap. I think Mr. Class Harvester's had a belly wobble. It keeps running into, it keeps having... It's a script. It's a Lua script thing. It's the script that keeps going wrong. It's definitely something Courseplay's doing. Well, the harvester just keeps randomly just driving off on its own. Leaves the field and decides to go and drop all its crap somewhere else. Not the most useful of machines. There's only 12,000 litres of stuff left. But look, it holds it all. Perfect. Right. I'm guessing that broke because the script broke on the harvester. Yeah, he's picking up again now, look. Go! You can carry on, because I know you're good at what you do. You are the best in the world at bale picking up or in. Right, I am going to go empty this truck and trailer. I'm then going to grab my other trailer, the one that does bale collecting, and we'll endeavour to get them bales picked up. And then I'll figure out a way to make them into, put them in the, I'll figure out a way to put them into the bale, the TMR mixer. So... and set these trailers actually to where my machine usually lives. Although that part there makes that awkward. So what I'll do is I will endeavour to park these in there. We've got large square bales selected. Excellent choice. Problem fixed. Get all the bales picked up. There's a hay one there. Wonder if I can auto-load this as is. This trailer. You know, park it somewhere near that TMR mixer. Position the thing. See if it'll auto. Oh yeah, the game is definitely getting very sort of laggy and stuttery. It might be time. I think it's probably time. With everything I've got going on this map, it's probably reached a point where I've probably overloaded the game. It's one of the reasons why I'm tending to now personally move away from 4X maps and not play on 4X maps, for the simple reason that they do tend to get a little bit glitchy. They do tend to have a few little issues, and so we'll grab these. I'll take them down. It's probably I probably can't actually, thinking about it, I probably can't actually load them where I need to load them. I also need to make sure I'm careful not to drive them through the fermenting station as I go. The last thing I want to do is turn them into silage. Then it's, I think it's Alt and J raises that up, and that moves it across, doesn't it? And then if I do that and that, it just makes a massive, huge mess. Hey, got rid of some of them. Come on, let me pick these two up. Turn that off. Lift it up. Move it across. Oh, why? Oh, that's a few more on there this time. Oh no! It's not straw that we're short of, is it? I think it's hay. I think it could be hay. One thing I can do to get rid of these bales a bit quicker and a bit easier is turn that off, make sure they're unloaded down onto the platform. I think I can take them through my bale shredder, can't I? And then if all else fails, take them through here and put them in the straw. See, it's just all about knowing which is the correct way to do these things. So yeah, I needed hay bales actually. Go and have a look now, see if I've got any hay. We should have hay. I know it was one of them things I struggled to make earlier on in the Let's Play, and then eventually it kind of settled itself out and figured things and that, but we'll see. Right, well, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to get the rest of these bales picked up and put into storage. I'll bring you guys back for the next episode very soon. I've been See What He So. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.